Most people believe that winners are born different. Smarter. Luckier. More talented. But that's not what separates them. The real difference is built through small decisions that almost nobody notices. Here's a fact most people ignore. When something goes wrong, most people immediately search for someone to blame. Their boss. Their family. The economy. Bad luck. But winners ask a different question. What could I have done better? Blame gives away your power. Responsibility gives it back. You can't control yesterday. You can't control other people. But you can always control your next decision. Here's another fact. Comfort feels safe. That's exactly why it's dangerous. Failure hurts. But failure teaches. Comfort asks for nothing. Yet it quietly steals your ambition. You keep telling yourself you'll start tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week. Next week becomes next month. Then another year quietly disappears. If nothing challenges you, there's a good chance nothing is changing you. Here's a hard lesson. Motivation is temporary. Discipline is reliable. Some mornings you'll feel unstoppable. Other mornings you'll want to quit. If your success depends on motivation, your success will disappear the moment motivation does. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. It reminds you what you decided. The most successful people aren't always the most motivated. They're simply the most consistent. Here's another fact. Your standards quietly shape your future. Every excuse you accept becomes easier to repeat. Every promise you break to yourself weakens your confidence. Every unhealthy relationship you tolerate teaches people how to treat you. Your life rarely rises above the standards you refuse to protect. Here's a mindset shift worth remembering. Time is always collecting interest. Every decision compounds. Every habit compounds. Every ordinary day matters. One workout won't change your body. One book won't transform your mind. One productive day won't build your future. But hundreds of them will. 5 years from now, your life will reflect what you repeatedly chose, not what you occasionally wanted. The question isn't whether your habits are shaping your future. They already are. The only question is, are they creating the life you truly want? Here's something most people never realize. No one is coming to save you. Many people spend years waiting. Waiting for the perfect opportunity. Waiting until they feel ready. Waiting for someone to believe in them. But life rarely changes because you waited. It changes because you decided to act. Confidence isn't something you find. It's something you build. Every small action proves to yourself that you're capable of more. The longer you wait, the more comfortable waiting becomes. Here's another fact. Your environment is quietly shaping your future. The people around you influence the way you think. the way you speak, and the standards you accept. Spend enough time around people who complain, and complaining starts to feel normal. Spend enough time around people who grow, and growth becomes your new standard. Your environment is either pulling you forward or holding you back. Pay attention to what surrounds you every day. Here's a hard lesson. Reality doesn't care how you feel. Ignoring a problem never makes it disappear. It only gives the problem more time to grow. The sooner you face the truth, the sooner you can change it. Growth begins the moment you stop making excuses and start accepting reality. Everything becomes easier once you stop fighting the truth. Consider a different perspective. Every time you say yes, you're also saying no to something else. Say yes to endless distractions, and you're saying no to your future. Say yes to comfort, and you're saying no to growth. Time is limited. Attention is limited. Your energy is limited. Successful people aren't better at doing everything. They're better at protecting what matters. One simple fact can change everything. Extraordinary lives are built by ordinary decisions. One healthy meal won't transform your body. One workout won't make you strong. One good decision won't change your future. But repeated every day, those small decisions become your identity. Success rarely arrives in one dramatic moment. It quietly grows through habits that nobody applauds. While most people wait for a breakthrough, successful people keep showing up. Day after day. Choice after choice. Habit after habit. Long before the world notices the results, those habits have already changed the person. Here's something worth remembering. Your habits are making decisions long before you do. What you repeat eventually becomes automatic. You no longer think about it. You simply do it. That's why small habits matter so much. They quietly become the foundation of your future. Every morning you choose discipline, or you choose delay. Every evening you choose growth, or you choose comfort. The future isn't created someday. It's created today. Here's another fact. The people who achieve the most aren't always the smartest. They're often the ones who refuse to quit. Talent creates opportunities. Persistence creates results. Many people stop because progress feels invisible. But the biggest improvements usually happen after most people have already given up. Stay consistent a little longer. The results you're looking for may already be closer than you think. Life eventually teaches everyone this lesson. Every decision has a price. Sometimes you pay immediately. Sometimes you pay years later. Choosing comfort today often creates regret tomorrow. Choosing discipline today creates freedom later. The price is unavoidable. The only choice is when you're willing to pay it. Shift your perspective for a moment. Failure isn't the opposite of success. It's part of the process. Every mistake teaches you something. Success never could. Every setback forces you to become stronger, more patient, and more resilient. The only real failure is refusing to learn. If every lesson makes you wiser, then every obstacle becomes an investment. One final fact. Your future is watching the decisions you make today. Not the goals you write down. Not the promises you make. Only your actions. Your future doesn't care what you intended to do. It reflects what you actually repeated. Years from now, you'll either thank yourself or wish you had started sooner. The choice has always been yours. Every decision, every habit, every single day. Don't wait for the perfect moment. Choose the next right action. Then repeat it tomorrow. And the day after that. Because extraordinary lives are never built overnight. They're built one decision at a time. If this message made you stop and think, carry one lesson with you today. Small choices create extraordinary lives. And if you're ready to keep building a stronger mind, stay with us.